Dear viewers, if you are a NRI, here are the 7 things you must know about. These are the things on which you do your dealings on a day-to-day basis. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, investment consultant and a financial planner.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
Dear viewers, you could be thinking that you are an NRI. How this word NRI or the NRI status is described under the various laws of the land. In fact, there is no description of non-resident Indian. The law describes who is a resident Indian. Who is a resident Indian? If you are not a resident Indian, then obviously you should be a non-resident person. Now, the 3 different laws in India which describe a resident status are the Income Tax Law, the FEMA Law and the Aadhaar Act. In these 3 different laws, the description of resident individual is different. FEMA Law gives you an authority to open NRI and NRO account. You become an NRI when you leave this country with an indefinite stay outside of India. The Income Tax Law describes how your income in India and outside of India will be treated. And there are restrictions around this, the number of days that you have to spend outside, and so many other conditions are put in the Income Tax Law. Under the Aadhaar Act, to get an Aadhaar Act, it says how many number of days you have to stay inside in India. Make sure you know about all these 3 laws, and whenever you have to deal with a particular issue which comes under these laws, you please adhere to the provisions which are mentioned in the law. We have done the videos in the past about all these activities, the Aadhaar Act, the FEMA Law and the Income Tax Act. In the description box below, we will give the links to these videos. Make sure you check on that in case if you are not aware about it or if you want to know more finer points about these laws. Point number 2. If you are an NRI, for conduct of your banking operations, you should have NRI and NRO account. The NRI NRO accounts are permitted to be opened for an individual under the FEMA law. If you have left the country for an indefinite stay outside of India, be it for the employment, be it for a purpose of residence, then you are entitled to open your NRI and NRO accounts. NRI account is an account where your money can be repatriated. If you have sent your money from outside of India into NRI account, if you need that money, you can repatriate this money from NRI account without anyone's permission. NRO accounts are those accounts which are meant for resident dealings, that is within the India. If you have rents to be collected, if you have some arrears, if you have maturity proceeds of some saving plans or any other insurance plans, all these collections from within India have to be channelized into the NRO account. So, if you are an NRI, if you are yet to open an NRI and NRO account, it's time you should talk to your bankers and open these accounts. Point number 3. When you become an NRI, you must close your Indian savings bank account. There are countless NRIs who do this mistake. They never close their SB account, the savings bank accounts in India, and they try to conduct their banking operations using this savings bank account in India. As I said, the right accounts for you to open are the NRI and NRO accounts as NRIs, and you must close the savings bank account. What happens if you don't close the savings bank account? Holding a savings bank account when you are an NRI is a violation of FEMA law, and under the FEMA law, the penalties are very harsh and very high and unlimited. So, we had explained this point in our earlier videos on the FEMA law, for which I am giving you a link here in the description box below. Please make sure you check on these FEMA law provisions and don't do the mistake of carrying your SB account when you are an NRI. If you are still holding that, this is the time you talk to your bankers, close these accounts or get it converted to NRO account. Point 4. For any reason, you come back to India, you relinquish your NRI status, you are retired and come back, you don't have a job, that's why you have come back, or you have come back to live in India. The first thing that you have to do when you come back to India is you must close your NRI and NRO account. Once you have opened an NRI NRO account as an NRI, This is a privilege which is given to you. This is as per the FEMA law, you are entitled to hold the accounts. But when you become a resident individual, the same FEMA law says that you cannot hold these accounts. So as soon as you come back to India, within a reasonable period of time, say within a month or 3 months time maximum, you must close your NRI and NRO account and convert them into the resident savings bank account or the current accounts. Point number 5. NRIs think whatever the investment that they make from their NRI accounts, it is tax free. But this is not the truth. As NRIs, you enjoy certain privileges, but these are very, very minimal. Only the interest that you earn on your NRI fixed deposit is tax free. If you buy shares, if you buy mutual funds, they do not give you any extra tax exemptions. So don't be under the impression that because you are an NRI, you enjoy unlimited tax exemptions, you are a different breed of person. No, you are as good as any other resident individual. Only the interest that you earn on your NRI FDs is tax free in India. Your FDs in NRO is taxable. Your mutual fund operations or the shares buying and selling will all attract capital gains tax, either short term or long term, depending on the period for which you are holding on that. Likewise, like every other resident individual, your income within in India, be it the rentals, be it the interest that you have earned on NRO FDs or any other thing, is taxable in India. So you are absolutely like any other resident Indian. You do not enjoy any other special privileges except tax free status on interest that is earned from NRI fixed deposits. Point number 6. As NRIs, you cannot invest in any of the government schemes. If you are a person who is working outside of India and an NRI, you cannot invest in public provident fund. You cannot invest in post office schemes. You cannot invest in Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. You can't invest in Pradhan Mantri Vaya Bandhan Yojana or Senior Citizen Savings Scheme. All these government schemes are not applicable to NRIs. As an NRI, you cannot invest in these particular schemes. Yes, if you were to be a person who has invested in the PPF before you left India, you can continue to do that, but at maturity you cannot extend the period further on. So if you are an NRI, if you think you can invest in these schemes, or if you are hiding your NRI status and trying to make use of these things, then you are violating the law. The 7th point is, as NRIs, many people ask me, I want to use my earnings to buy agricultural land in India. My dear NRIs, NRIs are not allowed to buy and sell agricultural land. It's completely off for NRIs. If you try to buy agricultural land being an NRI, it is a complete violation of FEMA law. The penalties for buying of agricultural land under FEMA law is extremely harsh, maybe 3 times of the land cost, plus you may have to sell this land back to another resident individual. So don't even harbor the thoughts that you can own agricultural land being an NRI. Dear viewers, so I have discussed these 7 points with you. As an NRI, you must know. Are there anything else which has come to your notice or something that my audience need to know? Please make sure that you put this in the comment section below, and in my future videos I will cover those topics as well. Nevertheless, these 7 points are something which is extremely important. Each and NRI must know, and it can have severe consequences if these are violated on. Dear viewers, hope the video that I have done today on the points that you need to know as an NRI, if it helped you to conduct your financial affairs in a smooth and lawful way, please like this video. If you are a person who is watching this channel for the first time, or if you are yet to subscribe for this channel, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with all the persons who are important to you. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I shall be back with you with yet another topic in yet another video very, very soon.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.